Kyle the Pug.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Professor Pug's Kennelcast, Season 2, Episode number 5, and I apologize for last week's intro because I said Episode number 3, which Episode 3 was on YouTube, so I corrected myself in the YouTube video that I uploaded on my YouTube channel, and I said it was Episode 4, so I apologize for that mistake, and that's because I haven't been podcasting in a while. That's my excuse. That's why I've been we've been trying to get this new computer set up, last week, and I've explained the story. Long story short, it's ready to go. Elgato's in, microphone's already hooked up and ready to go, all that good stuff. So, anyways, I am, of course, Professor Pug, or you can call me by Kyle, but by my real name, that's fine too. I can go either or. And I am joined with me every single week by, of course, the Penguin Man himself. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing alright.
And we have a guest replacement host for Matt this week. So Matt said he's going to be running out doing a few appointments, at least for today, so he couldn't be on. But luckily, I found a guest replacement here in the last minute. Ice, it's been a while. What's going on with you? How you doing?
Same old day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you sound super tired. We were actually just talking about that right before the show started. You sounded super tired, so explain why that is the case to everybody who's just tuning in.
Just, insomnia.
Yeah.
5 days up.
It's 5 days. That's 5 days up with... I was gonna say 5 days without sleep. I wouldn't even go at least 1 or 2. I would literally just be like the guy who just crashes out if I went 24 hours without sleep. That's kind of unhealthy though, honestly. I mean, you gotta keep
insomnia for you. It's not like you ask for it; it just happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True. So you said you were playing with Crash Power on Apex yesterday. So that's what's been going on with you.
Warzone. We played.
Oh, it was Warzone. Okay, but yeah, you're on Apex right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were kind of on that grind with him though. That's pretty cool though. At least you're.
We're working on the train Easter egg and mastering it, trying to make it the fastest possible, or it's basically world record speed. Basically, is what we were doing.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, it's just it's like one of those speed runs like Penguinator was doing on Infinite Warfare, because he was doing a speed run on his own. And I don't know if you talked about this last week, Penguin, but for those who are new, for those who are tuning in, what speed run were you doing? You don't mind telling the audience here?
The one I'm working on right now is I want to beat the solo world record for attack, and I'm also still working on the other maps because I want to try and get into some speed running a little bit just as a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I did challenge stuff, I think, at like an hour and 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already posted a video, but I beat that personal best by beating it in 49 minutes and 50-something seconds.
Oh, nice.
So,
Awesome.
I'm getting my times a lot lower. It's just things, I watched videos of the ones that currently have it and some of the tricks they did, and just trying to improve my times.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, I think the last time I even did a speed run was Undertale, and I know I gotta go back and check, console on Undertale is kind of hard to speed run. For PC, it's just you can kind of speed up through the process with a certain button, it's and you can get certain areas, but console you can't really speed up though, so it's kind of challenging. I know I won't get the world record though, but I want to find out ways to improve that. So I think the only 2 games I've ever sped run or did a speed run on were Resident Evil 7 speed run. I think my best time was it was an hour and 55 minutes that I actually completed the game in for Resident Evil 7. I think Undertale was three. I don't know. It was 3:15 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I got to go back and look. Maybe one day I'll definitely do a speed run of Undertale again. I don't know, because I, like you, Penguin, I also have to look up the tricks and maneuvers and all the other abilities that people use online just to try to, get through, certain areas fast. And Knowing me sometimes with my certain luck, like, my luck can be like, I don't know. I mean, it could be either really, really good luck, or it could be, like, absolutely trash. Like, and I wish I could have, like, a speedrun counter time, because I now have my Elgato set up, you know, OBS set up and everything. I think there's a way I can actually get to it. But, I have to ask Chaotic on that. But, anyways.
So, like, attack, the biggest issue is to avoid the time delay, you have to pick one of the chemicals at the very beginning of the game, write all the stuff down you need for it, and just hope that's the one that it is, and if not, then you have to restart the game.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I feel like that's kind of like the same way with me. If you mess up on something, you got it, like, on Undertale, or Resident Evil 7 for that matter, you probably have to, you know, definitely, not probably, but definitely have to start over, for sure. And, maybe, like I said, one of these days, I'll study up if I'm not playing anything on the backlog. I'll definitely try to get back into it. You know, try to get the, Undertale speedrun going again. But, who knows at this point. But, backlog-wise, so, still playing Super Mario Bros. 35 on the Switch. If you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, like I said last week, it's free. Definitely go download it. I think it is personally better than Fall Guys. You know, don't judge me. I'm actually, you know, really good at Super Mario Bros. 35, which I don't understand, though. We were talking about this, like, a couple weeks ago and also last week. It's only up there for March 31st, like, until March 31st, which doesn't really make any sense. But, like, there's a game also called the Jump Rope Challenge. I don't know if anybody, like, even saw that. Like, they dropped it, like, a couple months ago back. So they...
It was around the same time that, it was a little bit before, the first DLC for Pokemon came out.
Yeah. I think it was right around there. Yeah, that was, like, you know, a couple...
It was about a week. It was the same week as the release for Pokemon.
Yeah.
First DLC. Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
But yeah, they said they were going to take that off. I think it was September 31st, but I guess a lot of people were downloading it, so they just kind of just left it on there. And maybe they'll probably have to, like, pull a jump rope situation, probably thinking like, oh, there's a lot of people downloading Super Mario Bros. 35, so I think we'll just leave it up there for a little bit longer. I think it's just going to be one of those situations where they'll just probably leave it up there for a certain period of time, like with jump rope.
Yeah, just see how it goes, and if it starts to... Probably if it starts to teeter off, they'll be, okay, now we can just pull it because there's nobody playing it or they're not downloading it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's addicting. Ice, I don't know if you played it, but it's super addicting. That's like probably like one of my favorite battle royales though, like ever, not just Nintendo, but ever. It's super. Yeah, you definitely love it. You get super hooked into it. Like you've been on a battle royale grind, so I know. A lot of you people are like the old school Mario Brothers games that everybody enjoys.
But, you know.
I don't know. That's just me though. I find it super addicting. But let's see other games I've been playing. I have been just earlier today. I did some Splatoon 2 grinding, getting ready for Splatfest, and we'll talk about that here coming up here a little bit. Yeah, Octo expansion. Holy crap! For the Splatoon 2 DLC story mode, that DLC story that it has, oh my god, the challenges on there, holy crap, they're hard. I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually had a couple with, I had a couple problems, you know, with a few earlier today, and yeah, this, Octo expansion's no joke. It'll test your limits for sure. But yeah, so I just beat Super Mario 64 3D All-Stars on stream. I actually beat it twice. First time off stream, second time on stream. And a little sneak peek for Thursday, if you guys follow me on the Twitch side, if you're seeing this on YouTube, I will be streaming Super Mario Sunshine on Thursday. I know there's a lot of people that have been pestering me over and over and over again just to, you know, basically have me play it, you know, Dan the man plays, cough, cough. Yeah, he really wants me to play Sunshine really, really bad. But I'll definitely get to that, and Galaxy is another thing. It'll probably be like way down once I beat Super Mario Sunshine, somewhere right down the line. And of course, we have next week the Crown Tundra DLC, which like I said, we'll talk about that coming up here in a little bit. I have that on the list. Tell Me Why is another game. I don't know if you guys heard of Tell Me Why, but it's the same people that made Life is Strange. It's on Xbox and PC. I downloaded it, a couple of days ago off Steam. So I will be hopefully trying to get that going. I want to get that going on stream for you guys Saturday. I gotta talk to Chaotic tomorrow since he'll try to help me, figure out how to set up, the Elgato from the PC. It shouldn't be too hard, but I definitely like to, get the basics just for setting up and on the for the Elgato on the PC and all that jazz. But other than that, though, not really too much on the backlog, just the usual stuff. But Penguin, what's been going on with your backlog, man? What you been up to?
Oh, it's staying backlogged right now.
You have the same backlog? Same backlog as last week?
Now I've got a buy log because...
Ooh, a buy log? That's new.
I wanted to get the Mario game that had the 64 and stuff, but I'm having to save money because I'm wanting to pay some stuff off early, so instead of buying some of the new games like Crash Bandicoot 4 and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
As much as I would want to get them, I'm like, I need to put the money towards this to pay it off early.
Yes,
so...
that's save your money. If you don't have enough to pay for it, just save your money. You don't have to buy it right away.
It's just like every little bit that I can put towards paying stuff off early, I'd rather do.
I mean, with 3D All-Stars, you have plenty of time. It's just it'll probably go bye-bye on March. No, it is going to go bye-bye on March 31st. So yeah, like I said, you got plenty of time, man. So just do what you got to do. Help pay, whatever bills you have, help your mom, stuff like that. That's like first priority.
Well, my mom's good. She's got retirement. She's fine.
Okay. I was just making sure. Well, you never know though, just in case.
Well, not to spread her business, but she's a retired nurse anesthetist, so she's good.
Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, life priorities first, man.
This is how far pay has come that a lot of people today don't realize because they're fussing that they're not getting like more than $10 an hour. Well, my mom started as a nurse way back when, like 70s type thing. She got paid, I think, like 75 cents to $1 an hour. And now look at what nurses and them make today.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So we've made a lot of strides in pay. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, that is y'all. Gas actually coming in through with the, how many bits did you? Okay, so 200, at least 200 bits. I can't really, I'm gonna say 200 and, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blah, 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 225. I'm gonna say 225. But thank you. But I think it might be 225. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's just the one bits kind of threw me off. But I don't know. That's just my guess. 225. But you are the man.
Donate $200. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. But Ice, what's been going on with your backlog? Like what you've been playing?
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Restricting myself.
Okay, Gas said 245. Okay, I almost wanted to say 250 also, but anyways, keep going, Ice. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's it. Just battle royales, Apex, Modern Warfare. Just waiting on the DLC. We will talk about that here coming up on the show here once we get to some video game news. I know that we got a lot of Nintendo stuff coming up here. So Ice, I know you DM'd me. I know you invited me to a party yesterday, but I was playing with Brother Goofy on Overwatch as I usually do every Sunday. So I I saw your message, but I couldn't get back to you until later on. But yeah, I was just with Goofy that day. Long story short.
That's all good.
Yeah, but anyways, you get to discuss this with me, though, better late than never, on the podcast. So, the Cold War beta, yes, you were the one that played it. I was going to try to play it, but I never got the chance to. And Penguin, I don't think you played it either.
No, they were supposed to do if you pre-ordered, and Then it was supposed to be, I think this weekend is supposed to be for everybody. Last weekend they switched it back to pre-order.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but yeah, definitely.
Play the alpha though.
I think the beta was free on Saturday and Sunday. Like, I was gonna try to see if I could download it, but I never got the chance to. But we'll talk about what. And Gas Canister was saying that Cold War looks yucky, and we'll explain why it looks yucky here in a little bit. But Ice, you're the one that played it. Give us some inside information on what you thought of the beta.
I personally didn't even want to look at the beta, but everybody's been spamming me about Black Ops Cold War this, Black Ops Cold War that. Every time I turn around, that's all you can see on any social media platform, nothing. And then I was streaming Apex one day and ended up hitting like a few people came in and mentioned, and they were like, we want to see you play it, so I streamed it, played it. It took me about an hour to hit the max level cap currently. It was set to 16 originally, hit to level 25 next day after releasing it or whatever. Went from level 1 to level 25 in under an hour. Got it for everything, gameplay style, concepts for what they're hoping to do with a few of the game modes for multiplayer and whatnot. My general consensus on it is, initially I wasn't tempted to buy the damn game because Chaos Story.
Somebody said Chaos Story. I was talking about this with Penguin like the other day with the zombie side. They could add it in the DLC, so don't lose out hope just yet.
Well, it turns out I got a pre-order anyways because I fell in love with multiplayer, so fuck me, right?
Jeez.
You would expect
Savage.
it to be like some major problems, but you know, because I know a little bit of the background of what's been going on with Black Ops Cold War, and the ironic issue here is that we've been in a 10-month period where there has been no new Call of Duty content. Well, I mean, either way, at the end of the day, my first initial thought was they were going to pull another Zombie Chronicles edition, but for Black Ops 4, and either try to come up with more of a story for the Chaos Story, or just shoot and do some remastering of all the old school maps. Didn't make it to the last Zombie Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
But, basically what was going on, the Sledgehammer was actually, for the last 10 months, or last few months, had been working on the release of the next Call of Duty, and well, Activision and Infinity Ward just came in and kicked them the fuck out and just took their spot. So, the cool part is, I think we'll be able to get rid of Modern Warfare off our hard drives if they do continue to have it set up, because they have an integration system that's exactly like Modern Warfare. However, you link to the Warzone tab whenever you launch the beta. So I'm assuming what's going to happen is we're going to have access to the campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and of course, Warzone. So I was actually pretty pleased with that. But nevertheless, like, the key point factors that I would touch up on is, one, they're planning on implementing a system to where, this is the worst part about it, if you're toxic or anything, or like if you even respond to somebody or even get reported enough times with the brand new report system, your account could potentially be banned from the application, or being banned from being able to play online. And the direct problem with that is, obviously, if you get falsely reported a bunch of times by trolls watching either your stream or your content just in general, you can kiss all your, paid for blueprint bundles and everything goodbye. Another thing is that they have started, monitoring, cheaters and whatnot, and personally I ran into throughout the entire process, and I played it the entire time the beta was out, I ran into an accumulative amount of 5 people that were already cheating and hacking in the beta. And, well, I mean, And that was way fewer than what Warzone has had lately, so, you know, it's not too much to complain about.
Warzone with cheaters? No.
The next thing...
No!
The next thing that I think they're doing
No!
is software. But that's literally the only two problems with it, but everything runs so smooth, like, the colors, the graphics are great. But initially, like I said, there were only really 3 problems, and the third problem being just, you know, for some odd reason, you know how, like, you can set your screen border for, like, how far out the game will go or whatever, for, like, an overlay.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War thought it would be a great idea to basically make you have to go into your system settings themselves, not in the game or the application, and the application is the one that's made this massive screen to where some of the overlay is hanging off your screen. You just have to figure out and manage somehow to go into your display settings and your system settings by default and changing it to whatever you need to do, but it doesn't even specify what you're supposed to do, so
Yeah.
I think that might need to be changed because I couldn't figure it out.
There was another thing I was going to mention that a lot of people want to change for, and as I mentioned, you know, with Modern Warfare, you know, with all the skill-based matchmaking, apparently the Black Ops Cold War Alpha and Beta has skill-based matchmaking, and there was a lot of people that were pissed off about that.
Not even true.
Really? I mean, that's what... Well, when
No.
you,
I basically, like, you know, hopped on and was just using default classes for the longest
No,
time.
I meant like, you know, skill-based matchmaking, like
No,
matching with
I'm
people depending with,
specifically
like,
talking
matching
about
with
it.
your skill.
Oh yeah, I'm getting to that part. And I used to be really good with snipers and everything, but if you would have been playing the beta with me, you would have been like, okay, I know you're not that good. What the hell's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was dropping 30 bomb games or 40 bomb games, depending on if it was TDM, kill confirmed, or domination.
Mm-hmm.
Domination, you can get higher kill. You know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was doing
That
in the
one I got
alpha,
about
actually.
90 kills
I mean-
using a sniper on the worst possible map in the world, and you know, 90 bomb right there, and it's just like, yes.
Just like 90 to 100
The more
kills.
the content.
I think the last time
yeah.
I was even close to like 100 kills on Black Ops, I think it was Black Ops 3, it was Safeguard, and I think my most amount of kills I've had was like 95, 96. And that was like on, it was on, what was that one map called for, it was in the beta, but I forgot the name of it. Wasn't it like Combine or something? Something like that. I don't remember what it was exactly, but
Yeah,
it was that in
Combine.
Nuketown. Yeah, it was that in Nuketown.
Combine and Nuketown were the best safeguard maps.
Mm-hmm, where you could just like use ruin, just gravity spikes. Like that's what I love doing on Safeguard. Like when you're defending, I could just like when you have gravity spikes ready to go, you can see like 4 or 5 people escorting the robot, and all of a sudden just use gravity spikes, just bop, and then get like a 5.
A nice little 5-piece right there. You're like, I'll take that 5-piece nugget McDinner. All right.
Yeah, 5-piece McNugget.
Can I get a combo? Oh, here they come respawning. Yep, I'm already ready with the shotgun. Let's go. You're gonna get your fries and drink before you leave.
Well, I think that's what made Kyle laugh back in the day when I still played Overwatch, and we played that game and I was the Reaper. And
Oh yeah,
remember,
you played
I
a
was,
little
like, waiting
bit.
in their spawn, and I jumped down and did his special move, and it's like, die. They're all like, son of a bitch! Jumped down and killed them all.
That's what Reaper mains do. Just like go from behind and just bop every single one.
I thought you were about to do a Bill Cosby.
Yeah, you zip zop zoobada-bop, alright, all the way in the back of their spawn. Oh my god, but yeah, if you continued to play Overwatch though, Penguin, you probably would be a Reaper main, for sure. If you like actually grinded. I don't know, I could see you like trolling.
I mean, I used to, and I just, like I said, it just got really boring for me. That was the problem.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll talk a little bit more of that here in a little bit. Gas is all, God damn it, Becky. God damn it, Becky. Oh, I miss Dark Shadow though. I mean, Shadow was like kind of like this moral support for the show. But anyways, that being said, let's get to some more news going around here. So we were just talking about Overwatch earlier. So the Halloween Terror is back on Overwatch, and it's from October 13th, obviously, that's today, to November 3rd. So you'll get new skins. You'll get a Diva skin and a Sigma skin. If you have enough currency, you can actually go buy that right now. And if you want to have fun with Junkenstein's Revenge, you can also do that as well, because that's obviously my favorite event on Overwatch. And I think number 2 would be Lucio Ball, but I kind of suck at it. But anyway, but yeah, me and Goofy had fun a lot of that over the summer. But yeah, Junkenstein, it's super fun though. They actually added a couple of challenges on there that I noticed. I kind of messed around with it a little bit. They add like you know, a special sort of challenge. It's not like, you know how they do it with obviously they have the regular Junkenstein and then the endless one. Well, they have the regular Junkenstein, but they have like a certain perk or a certain addition to that challenges. And then one of the challenges was like a spectral ghost will start chasing like a random player. It's absolutely crazy. Which, yeah, it's weird though, because a random ghost will spawn in and it'll kind of just drain your health. But
kind of like an X.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's just like a spectral robot, or they call it Zomnic Ghost. That's basically what it is. But yeah, that's basically all there is to it. Basically, just Junkenstein, rinse and repeat. Some of the skins, I like the Sigma. What was it? The pirate skin. I forgot what the name of the skin was called. I know it was like oh, it was Flying Dutchman. That's what it was. It's actually really, really cool skin. I actually did buy it though, because I had enough currency to buy it. So yeah, I'm a Sigma main on Overwatch. Yeah, get used to it. And then Gases, I'll buy a skin that only affects for October. Hey, sometimes I still will use October skins, even not in October. So, hey, sometimes they're actually pretty fun to use, no matter what. But,
well, that's like on Fortnite. I still use the ghoul skin. Trooper, whatever she's called.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And speaking of other Halloween stuff that's also going around here, so if you play Splatoon, or play Splatoon 2, Splatfest or Splatoween, that Splatfest is supposed to be happening at near the end of this month, and it's returning October 30th, and it'll pretty much tell you to snag some spooky headgear and to lead up to the competition. So, Splatoween is a 2-day event, and it kicks off on October 30th from 3 p.m. Pacific
like a
time.
Up porno.
Yep, that's what it's called. Splatoween. Splatoween. Yep, exactly. Incoming sexual jokes there. And it'll run until 2 p.m. Pacific time on November 1st, and you can collect some cool rewards.
The first letters of like long-term disability and short-term disability. So I'm reading the booklet, and they just put the 3 letters and then the word benefits. So in my official state benefits packet, it's explaining to me what my STD benefits are.
Oh my god, that's.
So I went to
that's
HR.
Something
like,
else.
Y'all didn't think this one through, did you? And they looked at it like, we didn't write this book. But no, they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't. No, they didn't.
So apparently,
100%
with
didn't.
STD.
Instead of friends with benefits, it's STDs with benefits. My god. Oh man,
Yeah,
but
I'm still laughing at it.
that's funny though. Gas Canister was saying something in the chat. There is a Jackbox Party Pack 7 apparently. Hold on, I haven't really looked in too much of this. I actually see it. I do see it on YouTube, or not on YouTube. I saw it through Google, and it's a minute-long trailer. I'll have to check it out here. I gotta check basically what is going on with this. I haven't really seen too much of this actually. So let's so we actually so it is a real thing. I don't know if it's out right now, so it'll probably be out here. It says coming soon, so we don't have an exact release date for that yet. So we have Quiplash 3 is confirmed to come back in Jackbox 7. The Devils in the Details is another game. Then we have Champed Up, Talking Points, and the guessing game Blather Round. And obviously, You can have basically the same as Jackbox. You can play with up to 8 players, have an audience to 10,000 max people. But and maybe we'll definitely try to check this out though. But you missed Jackbox, so yeah, we'll figure out a community goal. Like I feel like once I set up a community goal in here, we'll see if you guys can donate enough points for me to stream some Jackbox. So once we get everybody together, I think we'll definitely try to figure something out with that. Yeah, because I know
the problem that we had with Jackbox which is why we pretty much stopped it for a bit. I don't know if anybody watching knows this, but it got to the point where it would be like me, Kyle, maybe 2 others, and we would hardly get enough people to fill lobbies. So,
and it's not just that though, because I know Dan obviously works. Yeah, Dan obviously works. I know Gas works. I know Matt's got to take care of his kids.
I'm saying, like, it just got to the point where our schedules, we just couldn't.
Yeah,
get enough people for lobbies and times to play.
I mean, there's a good number of people that are on my YouTube channel though. Like maybe one day I want to try to actually do it on Twitch though. One of these days. Like try to at least try to get a Jackbox on Twitch, try to get OBS going, so that way we can look at the the room code, so that way I can cover up the room code and all that jazz and the racist. Yeah, definitely true. Yeah, the racist jokes kind of got a little out of hand. We had some people that were kind of saying racist stuff in there, and nobody. They were in the audience, but they were in the chat, but nobody was like, "Oh, we don't even know who it is." They obviously didn't want to reveal them. Well, of course, they're not going to reveal themselves because they're cowards, but that's besides the point. But yeah, that's internet warriors for you.
It's like it's the people in the audience. We don't know who it is. Like, dude, there's only one person in the audience. It's you.
Yeah, that is you.
Who it is.
It's like we're playing an in real life episode of Among Us. That's basically what it was. Among Us before Among Us happened.
Yeah.
well, but yeah.
I mean, you stop and think, like, Among Us kind of it plays off of the. To me, it's like a revamped version of Clue.
Mm-hmm.
But it also plays off of stuff that I can see happening in real life, not so much killer-wise, but like you just said, like stuff around the house. I'm just sitting there thinking back when we were kids and somebody did something, and it's like, who did this? Well, see, I was downstairs. It's like, brother, where were you? Well, I was coming from the bathroom. Where were you? Well, I was outside heading this way. And I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, how many times as kids do we actually do this crap to try and not get in trouble?
Right? Yeah, because Among Us happened, when we were kids before, Among Us even existed. It's same with Jackbox too, with the situation that we had. But again, I will definitely take a look and try to, invest into that, because if what you said is true, though, I mean, obviously it is true. Obviously, Steam code and all that. So it's basically Steam, PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and obviously Epic Games will have it, Mac App Store. It's pretty much on everything. So it's pretty much everything is there on the book. So we'll definitely. So you said check Steam. Okay, I'll check Steam later on, but. Anyways, yeah, thank you, Gas Canister, for letting me know about that. So I never knew that was a thing until just now. We'll move on here. So let me. I don't know why my mouse was acting weird like that, but whatever. But anyways, Ice, I know we kind of missed you on the but Crown Tundra, are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a yeah.
You hear that enthusiasm.
That enthusiasm. Oh my goodness, that enthusiasm
it's
is real. That is the best reaction to a DLC I have heard, ever. The best reaction. Oh my god, why does my thing keep falling? My thing keeps falling down, man.
The thing that I'm trying to keep in mind is the reason why I'm just like kind of like, holding back excitement and whatnot is pertaining to
okay, my mic keeps falling down. I don't know why it does that.
It's just basically on like I've gotta have and hold my standards to like low, so I don't like get pissed off whenever it doesn't turn out so great. Like, just keep expectations low so you don't get disappointed. The reason why I'm saying that is just strictly from, you know, it's Tundra, the Crown Tundra is basically going to be on the Isle of Armor, to my knowledge, from what I've gathered. And it's just going to be like, you enter this portal and you can go back through the Isle of Armor, but now there's new missions. The only difference is you get different Pokemon now. Fantastic.
Well, not different Pokemon, like old Pokemon that are coming back, like
Shut
the
up
legendaries.
And take my money. Where do I sign?
I was just laughing because whenever somebody wants to make, it's not just you, but whenever somebody wants to like make fun of something that they're doing in a game, I don't know why everybody goes with a British accent.
Top of the morning, no, that's Irish. Never mind. So.
Well, now Ireland's pissed at us.
Apparently so. Yeah, I have a really bad Irish.
I can't even get the accent right.
It can't even get that accent. I'm more of a like good eye, more of an Australian kind of person, but that's besides the point.
I'm not even pushing for an accent. I was just trying to force enthusiasm, and it turned out that way.
Yeah,
the thing is, I'm Irish.
Well, there you go.
It really comes out when I'm drinking.
All right. Well, I wanted to discuss, like, I know we talked with this with Matt and Penguin. I think obviously I think it was a couple weeks ago. But what do you think of the situation, like the routine where you have to use rental Pokemon in Dynamax adventures instead of just using your own? I feel like that's actually a good move, in my opinion. It's worth the challenge, though, at least to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting, considering, like, it's really gonna be based and dependent upon, like, if they're gonna be rotating, like, what, like, say there's 3 different choices, and then they rotate the next day. That would be more interesting, and it would, you know, allow, like, Pokemon that were slept on throughout the entirety of, you know, Pokemon Sword and Shield, like, didn't really get used. I mean, for example, I just burnt through and completed Nuzlocke on Sword and Shield just yesterday, and completed that Nuzlocke, and, you know, the reason why I did that was just, like, you know, kind of experience it in a new kind of difficulty. And I gotta say, it was quite interesting and weird how my final team turned out. I'll actually send you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, it gives you kind of new insight as to, like, what all types of Pokemon, or what, you know, what Pokemon can truly do, and I think the masterpiece of it all is really, like, you'd expect the worst Pokemon to just be, like, out there. You know, like, it would just be like, you know, this Pokemon's terrible, I'm not going to use it, you know, screw it. And, you know, reinforcing the rule and just, you know, running it as a Nuzlocke, like, I found I ended up, like, really liking quite a few Pokemon that I never actually used ever. And that's even with an emulator running through Pokemon Sun and Moon and, and all the other old school, you know, Pokemon games. Like, I've run through a lot of Pokemon games recently. Like, I burned through Platinum, Soul Silver, Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red, Leaf Green, Fire Red. I've literally played every single Pokemon game except for Rangers and Battle Frontier in the last month. So, like, even so, it's, like, amazing how well balanced and how well thought out, like, even with all the new metas that come out and everything, and up to now, just even still going back and redoing it and playing them over and over again, it's something that excites you because you never know how your experience is gonna go.
Yeah, sure.
And it's just, I think it's going to bring a lot of excitement back into the game, is basically the gist of my point.
Yeah, basically, yeah, and we were talking about this, you know.
It's going to give a lot of sleepers a chance to shine, basically.
Yeah, it's going to be the meat of the DLC, so hopefully everybody's, just like I said, you basically want to keep your expectations low, but at the same time, I mean, if you wanted to raise it, like, maybe a little bit, like, kind of like meet it, like, right in the middle. Or something, like, kind of, like, go
like,
mid.
for example, you know, give us like 3 choices of different teams that we could take in, and then every time we run into a Pokemon in the raid den while we're exploring it, don't restrict it to like one specific Pokemon that we're actually allowed to find and capture or whatever. Like, because it's already going to be a maze to begin with, and you never know what you could run in. And
Yeah.
what I've seen, there's going to be amazing legendaries. There's going to be all these different types of Pokemon. For example, like I'd love to see like one team be strictly Bug type, or a mash of Bug type fighting and Ice, Dragon, anything in like just randomized completely.
I'm pretty sure they'll do that though.
Way, it gives a bunch of sleeper Pokemon a chance to shine, and it just continues to boost the experience. That's what I'm hoping to actually see.
And yeah, just a tad bit like a little shifting. You were talking about Nuzlocke. You actually challenged me to do a Nuzlocke stream. I think I decided on what game. I've decided on what game I'll probably do. I'll probably go like the round Fire Red or Leaf Green, like something I've played before. Because I've actually been thinking about it. I know I actually downloaded a 3DS emulator on my computer called Citra Nightly, and it plays 3DS emulator, like 3DS ROMs. So I downloaded Pokemon X and Y, and like I know this is like I think it was the 7-year anniversary of when the game came out, and so I apart from of course playing it on Cowboy Nick's 3DS, God bless his soul, rest in peace Nick. I only played it for like 10 minutes, like just to mess around a little bit, just see where everything was at and all that jazz. So I think for that and then to honor him, I think like once I get the Elgato hooked up to the PC, I will definitely stream Pokemon X and Y. Like not as a Nuzlocke or anything, but like it'll be like my first time running through it, so I won't be doing that. And I don't know if you know Pokemon Uranium. It's like a fan-made Pokemon game. I don't know if any of you like heard of it.
Yeah.
But yes, okay, Penguin has it and Ice I think has, but yeah, so actually it's a really popular game, like fan-made game. I'm thinking about maybe streaming that though too. Not like and the same thing like as X and Y, not as a Nuzlocke, but like something to
there's even one Pokemon fan-made game, and it's based like Pokemon Yellow time.
Yeah.
But I forget what it's called, but basically you become a member of Team Rocket, but it forces
like a ROM hack.
Yes. It was basically a different story and everything, and you could steal Pokemon from trainers or whatever that just decided to challenge you or whatever. But the ironic thing and the crazy thing about it was, and I played it like twice, but I thought it was interesting, like as an alternative story.
I think that wasn't it like an old ROM hack, or was it like is it like
yes,
okay? I think I know what you're. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now.
But basically, the interesting part was like you could, like the whole story that you experienced was kind of sad in a way. But the beautiful part of it was like it forced. This is one thing that everyone hated about this. It actually forced it to be like an actual Nuzlocke, because like it automatically was like gone. If a Pokemon on your team fainted, it's dead. It was gone. It was removed from your inventory for
Nuzlocke in reality.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I just thought it was a fun experience, but that's why I always say, and now especially when it comes to Pokemon, after actually completing my first 2 Nuzlockes this week, and experience
nicely
the
done
challenge of it, I feel like it's definitely worth the challenge of doing it, and you would be surprised at like how amazing some of these Pokemon really are, and you never even would have thought about using them or even attempting to use them. For example, like I got really lucky in mine, and I was actually blessed enough to catch Grubbin on the first route on Shield. And oh my god, let me just say, Vikavolt, it survived the entire fucking thing, and I only lost 2 Pokemon. My first Pokemon that I lost was Butterfree. You just find 1 HP. It kept hanging on. I got about to the 6th gym, and then bam, 1 shot. The worst feeling imaginable of rage just hit me in that moment, just when I lost Butterfree.
The rage consumes you.
The only reason that I really love Butterfree, like I love a lot of the bug type Pokemon now because I got a chance to experience them. Because a lot of the times when I get my only encounter on a route, like it would be a bug type, and I would be like, it's gonna be shit anyways. But I actually put the time and effort into like working with the Pokemon and just looking at its moves, its stats, its abilities, and I was actually so surprised. So I've kind of adapted to a thing where it's like, for me, I now want to try all kinds of different team lineups. I want to try like this has given me a newfound love for competitive-wise Pokemon playing, and it's just like I never really was.
If you add the randomizer aspect to it,
it ignited that, man.
Like, yeah, if you add the randomizer aspect to it, then it's like even better. Like, at least to me.
That's what I did. I completed the Shield Nuzlocke first, and I was like, I was just so impressed with it. And then I just was like, all right, you know what? Let me see if there's a ROM hack that I can actually get that will allow me to, get a random, like, just, have a Nuzlocke with a randomizer already programmed into it, so like I could never expect what was happening, and that one was like, oh, it was stressful. It was stressful. My first encounter on Route 7, I think, was Zapdos.
Ooh.
Level 50.
Damn.
Let me just tell you right now, I was so mad because my entire team got wiped.
Damn. If only if you had a Master Ball found in like randomly in the wild. Like randomized items. Oh my god. That would have been something.
But yeah, I think you're actually gonna enjoy the challenge. I think you
like I said, Fire Red and Leaf Green, that'll probably be like my I'll probably go on to that. But maybe one day I might put it into a randomizer just to see, because randomizers actually are, I think the only randomizer I've ever done, it was a ROM hack called Pokemon Glazed, which that's probably like one of my favorite ROM hacks. So I think my top 5 would probably be that, Liquid Crystal, Prism, Flora Sky, and there was another one I liked too, but I forgot the name of it. But anyway, so yeah, I'll probably have to do like a customized randomizer for Fire Red, Leaf Green, like at least one time. Because I think I've done a randomizer before, just never a Nuzlocke. Out of all the times, all the years I've played Pokemon, I have never done a Nuzlocke. So yeah, go ahead and shoot me. But anyways, Penguin, do you do these sort of challenges, or are you just like, meh?
Well, I mean, apart from when they came up with the Pokemon Sword and Shield, I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. Video games.
Well, the DLC is gonna help. It's gonna get you to come back at least for a little bit.
So, yeah, like, I mean, I played it when the very first one when it came out on like the Game Boy or whatever it was.
Yeah, red and blue.
Yeah, but then after that, I was like, it's kind of boring. So I never really got super into it.
Yeah,
and
but
like I said, until Sword and Shield came out, I was like, that actually looks good. Let me try it, and I enjoyed those.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it'll definitely, like I said, it definitely will get you to come back to the DLC for sure. Like, at least for like a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll be excited on there for definitely for sure. But yeah, my thoughts on it personally, like I said, I think that's like my most hours consumed on my Switch, at least currently, because I actually been doing like every time I go on Pokemon Sword and Shield, like at least as of recently, I just shiny hunt for certain Pokemon. I actually did catch a couple more shiny Pokemon. I actually caught a shiny Vikavolt, which shiny Vikavolt actually looks super fucking cool. Yeah, that's definitely what I said.
You caught a shiny dick.
Yeah, I caught a shiny. I'm not even gonna go political there, but and I also caught a shiny Tangrowth in a raid too, which Tangrowth is just a bunch of just green instead of blue, which super cool. But what's your guys' favorite shiny Pokemon if you have any? Just out of curiosity. I think as of recently, like, Vikavolt might be up there because of the color design for it. I'm like, damn, that looks super cool. Let's see, there was another one that I like. Shiny Talonflame is another one. because Talonflame actually is becoming one of my favorite Pokemon to use. And what was the other Pokemon that I liked that was shiny? Bisharp was another one, and Milotic, and I think Suicune are like my top 5 shinies, at least to me. So, Ice, I'll leave it up to you because I'll leave it to Penguin to figure it out if he knows his shiny knowledge. So, Ice, lay it on me.
I don't know. I ironically want to say like Machamp because it's a shiny, polished turd. But no,
I thought Machamp looked
that's
like
my
the
first
Incredible
instinct.
Hulk.
Yeah,
That's
he
my
does
first
though.
instinct.
He does.
The reason why I would say like for just like memes personally, it would have like my personal favorite is Gengar because like it's a nice violet almost. But
remember when
back
it
in the
Mega
day-
Evolves and the Gigantamax is still the same color, or not the same color, but the
No,
it's always
white.
white. Yeah, I stand corrected. Yeah,
so it's,
because Mega Evolution and the Gigantamax, it's white every time.
yeah.
Which is kind of weird though,
But I
because the
think
shiny
old
is
school one
violet.
was always the Butterfree because I thought that was so unique and like it's one of the first ones that were actually ever discovered, and it's just like wow, you don't think about these things, but it's like shininess is like super random. So like whenever you actually find one, it's just like oh my god, you're right, But I would have to say I have one favorite from each gen, so honestly I can't actually answer that question.
Ooh,
But,
tell us your favorite
like
ones
my
from each
top-
gen then. Before you go to your
okay,
top. Well, before you go to your top, yeah.
It's
Go in
not
order.
Really top. It's like the favorite, like kind of my favorite one that was
Okay.
like super rare and hard to get was probably be Delphox.
Ooh,
Just
Delphox.
oh yeah. It's just Finnegan if you know, but if you didn't know, but that's what it started out with. But I'd have to say from Gen 1, okay, Butterfree, because it was honestly and ironically the first actual Pokemon that I caught, and because I didn't understand the mechanics, because my first game I actually got when I was 12 years old, and the one game that actually got me addicted in gaming. I got super lucky enough to get first edition copy of the very first ever Pokemon game.
Nice.
Pokemon Yellow Special Pikachu Edition. And
That Pikachu could learn Surf, by the way.
I figured it out. Oh yeah.
Just Pikachu in Pokemon Stadium on that little surfboard when you use Surf. That was super cute. That was honestly like the cutest thing ever.
But when I figured out the mechanics finally and understood them, the first one I actually ended up catching was shiny Metapod.
Ooh.
And it evolved shortly before I went to go challenge my first gym, and I just fell in love with it right away. I don't want to go through the list. There's so many.
My god, you would have to have like a giant list.
Oh yeah, it's massive because there's like 4 that I wouldn't be able to decide between on some of them, and that would be the list in itself. But I would have to say if I actually had to make a choice, I would have to say it's even there. It's a fucking. Oh, Kyle, you got me. I was not ready to be interrogated.
Hey, I wasn't interrogating you.
Because this is so complicated. Like you like for me, you have no idea.
It's not interrogating. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to leave Bill so I can get to sleep. I gotta get up in the morning.
Alrighty, Peng, take it easy, man. Go follow Penguinator on Twitter at Penguinator_01. I hope I said that right, because otherwise, he's gonna. Okay.
Catch y'all later.
Alrighty, Penguin,
Later.
take her easy. But yeah, I mean, it's more of a mind-blowing situation.
Yep. I would have to say this could be a contradiction later on because I know I'm gonna change the answer, but like it's the one that I keep coming back to, and it's the one that I fell in love with in one gen, and I don't remember the gen at this point. But ironically enough, Whalmer.
Okay, Gen 3. Yeah, it's pink color.
It's been that long that I just don't even remember. It's the first one that I would go for.
Yeah. I have a shiny Wailord, actually. Yeah, that's the same color, too.
But,
yeah, that was in like in a community like promoted den raid a long time ago. Usually I am a shiny hunter, so I gotta flex on a lot of people. All the shiny Pokemon that I own.
But yeah, I think Whalmer and Wailord were
yeah, so
funny.
yeah,
Starting
Hoenn Gen 3.
They look so passive, and you just see this giant pink fucking blob come out of nowhere. It just wreck everything in its path because it can tank everything at this point. And it's just like...
well, it has a lot of HP, though, but, yeah, defenses is just, like, it's kind of like... I mean, it has high HP, but defense is, like... Unless you put, like, effort values in, like, defense and special defense, it's not...
the first one that I actually caught was, the first Wilmar I ever caught was shiny, and this is why it's so memorable.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Everything, because its special defense was so high, and it was natural. I never, like, did any IV training or... farming for one or whatever. It was literally just the first encounter for a Whalmer. I looked at the base stats and everything, and oh my god, it was just so nice. It just clutched everything. So I would have to say, if I had to make a choice, that one would probably be the top one.
I think my first ever...
I had such a fun experience with it.
I think my first ever shiny I caught, well, apart from like, barring, because Red Gyarados, the Red Lake, doesn't really count. But I think the first shiny I ever caught, it was in Gen 2, actually. It was, it was a shiny coughing. And I didn't know what it was. I was like, I didn't know, to me, like, when I was, first time playing way back then when I was younger, I didn't know what a shiny was. And I was just looking at it, I was like, wait, did my game break, or is that a different color coughing? And I'm just like, oh, wait a minute, the shinies are actually real. So I ended up catching it, the coughing, before it used self-destruct. If it used self-destruct, I probably would have, been sad. I would have turned off the game. Like, I would have never played it again. But that's besides the point.
You probably wouldn't be a Pokemon fan that you are today.
Well, not just that. I mean, well, I'm not that. But, I mean, I did catch it. Like, first, like, luckily my luck was it didn't use self-destruct, so thank God. But...
Imagine the irony.
Yeah, it's happened to people before.
Self-destruct.
Yeah, I mean, coughing does no self-destruct. So, yeah, I was like, oh shit, what if this fucker kills himself? I'm like, no, I can't let him do that. So I just chucked a great ball, bam, caught him. And I actually did use it on my team, like, a long time ago, so it would make sense. So, shiny Weezing does have a little bit. I actually have a shiny Galarian Weezing on my, in my shield box. With a hidden ability, too, so it kind of brings back a little bit of memories, somewhat. So, that's that. Like, underrated shinies. Let me get to one I actually like a lot, though. And this is actually one of my favorite non-legendary Pokemon of all time. And shiny is actually one of my favorites, too. So, you were saying Gengar was one of your favorite. Well, I'm going to go the exact opposite way. Alakazam. That shiny version of it, ooh, it's Laker colors written all over it. That's why I love it so much. It's got like the goldish skin instead of like the bright yellow, and it has like the purple, upper body. It's epic. I love it to death so much. And honestly,
imagine how many times people were pissed off whenever like the shiny Mew was first revealed. It just it's just blue. It went from being fucking pink to blue. It's alright.
Yeah, I actually have a shiny Mew. I wanted to give away a long time ago. That's besides the point.
I have 6 boxes. Take a number.
You pick a number, any number. You're like stacked and ready. You're like stacked and ready to go there. Oh, good God!
Take one.
Imagine a shiny missing no. What would that do?
Oh man!
That would like break everybody's game.
Ironically, I would say that if they had a shining missing no, I think it would be pretty cool of them to, like, you know, because, like, there was a glitch that you could use to encounter one back in Yellow, Pikachu Edition, Blue, and Red, and then Fire Red and Leaf Green had the same glitch for a while, but it was changed, I think. Yeah. It was initially going to be in the Pokemon as a legit Pokemon, but it wasn't later. It wasn't until later on, but, I think the glitch screen effect on the Missing No, or the Unknown, would be pretty cool. Like, as a background to it, and then just the random shape or letter for the Unknown. That would be pretty cool. I think.
Like, if I remember correctly, like, way back in the day, like, when you caught a Missing No, if, like, you actually attempted to catch one, I don't know, maybe just encountering it... Well, not your game crash, but your Hall of Fame would mess up. Your game actually crashed, really?
Yep.
Mine never crashed. It just messed up my Hall of Fame. That's all it did.
I just ended up, like, and this happened in Pokemon Red. I actually had, you know, I had picked out a good team, you know, and I was surfing along, heading over to Cinnabar Island. And all of a sudden, and my game froze.
Oh. It just, like...
And after that, every single time I went to go to Cinnabar Island, and I couldn't fly there because I had to have been there before. And I just could not get there. It was painful, man. It was painful.
Oh, the painful memories of old Game Boy glitches. Yeah. That's the best part about it. I bet you had to restart a new game after that. There was no, like, if you couldn't get to a certain objective, you had to get there to beat the game. And you had to start over. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna deal with this crap anymore. Like, if it happened, like, you know, at least, say, like, you know...
The worst part about it was that I actually managed to capture Shiny Pidgey on the starting route. So, yeah, it was not my happiest day, I can tell you that much. I just kept trying over and over again to figure out what happened and what was wrong.
Damn.
Wow. It hurt, man.
That's awful when you have to lose a shiny Pokemon. Hey, that's where Pokemon Home comes in now. You can store all your shiny Pokemon from there just in case your game crashes or freezes or whatever the case may be.
Imagine I went through all the troubles of actually buying the old school link cables, finding my Game Boy collection, and
the old link cable collection. I remember having that a long time ago.
Continue to, like, trade them up until it got to the point where I could trade it into Pokemon Home.
Yep, definitely, man, for sure. But yeah, I remember having a link cable. It was like a long time ago. I remember
such a hassle. Remember, they came up with the idea shortly after the idea had been made apparent in what was that game in manga and anime series? Digimon? Yeah.
Oh, I mean that
was the other big thing to do. So, like, I remember being a kid and having these games, and, you know,
I remember seeing that probably like a few times, but not as much as, you know, Pokemon was.
Yeah, as soon as the Pokemon games came out, and, you know, they started wanting to do more and more content and everything, like, Digimon got swept under the rug. I don't think. Yeah, it's just the wrong time.
It was overshadowed really fast.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I owned a link cable, like, you know, long time ago, like way back when, because my brother had a Game Boy, I had a Game Boy.
Remember ever bumping your heads by accident when you're trying to look down at the Game Boy, trying to do a trade for an evolution?
Yeah, or
God, the headaches.
No, we did more battles than we did trades. 100%. But I mean, we did. Me and my brother, we did more battles than we did trades. So we were kind of like, even way back when, we were kind of like, you know, evened out, like evenly matched.
Pokemon, I've got a question for you.
Oh boy, now it's your turn to interrogate me.
It's just pure speculation, pure idea. There's one or two things that can basically happen within this next year. It should be about that time where we should have expected a brand new Pokemon game release, but
everybody has the highest speculation, at least to me though, that what I've been hearing and seeing, either the Gen 4 remakes on the Switch, which is getting so overhyped, and then we'll talk about the other game.
Why wouldn't you get hyped?
Well, I mean, Gen 4 itself is, like, way overhyped. Even when it got released way back in the day, it was way overhyped. Even the remakes would even be insane. And I think the next one would be Let's Go. let's go with like a let's go Johto sort of thing, like a let's go Pichu, let's go Meryl, or let's go, you know, Snubble or whoever the Pokemon is. And we all know it's confirmed that Pokemon Snap will be coming, you know, either late this year or 2021, somewhere around there. So there is technically a new Pokemon game, but it's more of a spin-off. So they're kind of like a reimagined. I don't know. I will probably get Pokemon Snap just because I never really played it.
Oh my god, I don't even talk about how annoying that game was.
I need to stream it though on my PC. That's where I'm gonna probably try to go with it. Because I've never played Pokemon Snap. I do want to play it, like, because I had the emulator, you know, just to actually download the ROM and then put it in. And like I said, all the time.
The only annoying part about the game is probably going to be, I don't know how they plan on doing it, but whenever you were able to go and take it places and get a brand new sticker,
ooh,
or, you know, whatever, it was so hard finding a place that actually had one, because they would always be broken down because somebody just shoved the sticker back in there because they weren't happy with the one that was selected.
Mm-hmm. That's how it was back in the days. We don't have no apps, no nothing, no phones. You can just like, not, I wouldn't say download it, but just no apps. Period. No social media, no nothing. I mean, there kind of was social media, but that was like AIM and AOL and all that other stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's like one game on my list I'm definitely trying to go for, at least to try to stream. But, yeah, Hey You Pikachu, yeah, not so much, because I remember trying to at least try to get that, and, oh my god, the story behind that was, like, I remember actually, you know, getting a copy way back when. This is so dumb. Like, the mic was, like, faulty, it didn't even work. Like, I tried to speak in the mic. I was like, why is Pikachu not responding? And then I'm just like, oh, the mic's broken. They sent me like a really bad microphone. So I wasted like so much money. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm avoiding that Pokemon game for good. Because all that game is basically is just, it knows basically 200 words. Mind-boggling, right? That Pikachu knows 200 words that you say every time. So it's an absolute genius, and I genius that in quotation marks, meaning there's a lot of other words now.
I wonder how many times people could insert their own words and add it to the library to get a reaction.
like ingenuity or something ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh my god! But yeah, I'm just like that. That game's like a fat F- for me. And I'm not talking about fantastic either. But oh god. But yeah, I definitely need to try at least, you know, Pokemon Snap, and that's like one of the games I actually do need to play, like, even before when the remake, like the actual reimagined Pokemon Snap comes out. But it'll be fun though. I will definitely like
get it. It'd be cool if they had like the only thing that I hope that they do is they bring back the booths, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put them in like public places such as parks or whatever, because, you know, Pokemon Go is a big thing too.
Yeah.
I hope it would, you know, integrate, like, say they take a picture of the Pokemon from their Pokemon Go collection, or just link it to their Pokemon Go to, like, a Pokemon Snap account, and kind of, like, just let you have fun with the Pokemon from Pokemon
I'm sure
Go,
they'll have
like, you know,
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they'll have, like, a way with, how to connect up the new Pokemon Snap to Pokemon Home and
it would be major
Pokemon Go.
They just had to, like,
that would be insane. Yeah, just like new boxes to add to Pokemon Home. I'm pretty sure they'll do something about that though. But Pokemon Unite, yeah, I think we discussed Pokemon Unite like a while back, but
yeah, when it was first announced.
Yeah, but everybody got pissed about it because it was supposed to be the next big thing. Everybody's expecting, like, getting their expectations high. Gen 4 remakes, Pokemon Let's Go sequel. Then all of a sudden it's just League of Legends Pokemon. Everybody, like, on the internet and social media got super fucking mad.
Shit.
Yeah, and not in a good way either.
I remember sitting back and just watching arguments on Twitter happening back and forth, and I'm like, this is like a very nicely, fairly played out fucking ping pong match at this point, because like this person had a point, this person had a point, and then then they lose their points, and they just sit there so mad and so frustrated. They're just slamming their head into the keyboard, just typing away.
Oh my god! It's like those people on Twitter that want to ask for like a Nintendo Direct like every other day on Twitter, on Nintendo of America's Twitter account. It's just it gets old after a while. It's like, God, social media can be so toxic at times. But yeah, going back to Pokemon Unite, maybe I might try like a demo. If there's a demo for it, I'll definitely, take a look at it. Would I buy it? Probably not. But I wouldn't say like, oh, it doesn't hurt to try something, because basically what Pokemon Unite is, it's basically Pokemon like League of Legends style. That's all it is. And then you team up with other players online. It's like a team deathmatch. You go up against other people, and then you just battle it out to see whoever's, the better team, That's basically all there is to it. But
yeah,
that's just basically the bread and butter to Pokemon Unite. I'm not hating it. I mean, it's unique. Like I was saying this like earlier, it has a unique style, but as a famous YouTuber, well, not a famous YouTuber, but a good, popular YouTuber, once, mentioned, it's a good concept, but very bad delivery. That's all it was. And then I think
I saw something crazy. I'll tell you later, but carry on. Sorry, I just thought of it.
Oh no, say it right now.
It's meme worthy. It's meme worthy.
Oh, well, but say it right now. Say it right now.
Jokingly, there was a guy who photoshopped a Reddit post, and you could tell it was photoshopped because, like, he purposefully left everything on there, and it was just a whiteboard. And he wrote a question down, and then it's great. He said, coming this fall, a brand new Pokemon game and a brand new Pokemon experience like never before.
Oh Lord.
Hide your children! It's Pokemon VR.
Oh my goodness.
Someone hide your Gardevoirs.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Hide the poor Gardevoirs.
Oh my God.
Hello, buddy. Oh God.
Yeah, all the weirdos are gonna come out and try to take advantage of that. Oh my God. It's meme worthy. You're definitely right. It is meme worthy for sure. But oh man, like I have a bad feeling that's gonna go really, really. It's gonna go south super fast.
Super south. The only thing that I would say, personally though, I love the idea of having a Pokemon VR experience, but the only downside to it is it would just have to be a massive file, and like you need specialized equipment just to make sure your system or whatever that you're using to do VR could actually handle the amount of RAM and everything needed for an entire region of Pokemon. But it would be so worth it at the end of the day if it was like set to like a theme and a quest or whatever, like like the normal story missions and everything that goes throughout the entirety of a Pokemon game. Like the story is what draws people in, but it's also the Pokemon. So, like, to have a game like that, that would be some high quality content right there.
Yeah, I mean, like in a really meme-ish sort of way. But yeah, I can see what you're saying for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, like you'd actually be running around and you get a jump scare because you're making the character or your avatar walk through this like first person, kind of themed VR, and you step on a goddamn spot, and all of a sudden you just see a bug Pokemon come flying smack right in your screen.
It's just
the jump scare. Could you imagine somebody that
like
has
a Pokemon horror game or something?
Twilight Forest or whatever from Gen 1.
Oh my God.
Viridian Forest.
Yeah. Oh, that would be funny. But anything else you want to add, or should we call it? Because we're kind of hitting that mark.
I think that's good.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the podcast on Twitch and also on YouTube. And if you guys want to see more next week, we'll be back here, pretty much around the same time, same place. Hopefully Matt will be back with us next week for sure. And we all know Penguin will be back here the same time next week also. But Ice, thank you so much for filling in for Matt while he has his assignments. So, and we'll definitely try to get you on for some more Pokemon talk as well, though, since this was kind of like the interesting segment we had. So, that being said, I'm, of course, your boy, Professor Pug. And don't forget, I love you guys, and we'll see you next week with more of the podcast. If you guys are watching this on Twitch, don't forget that we will be live tomorrow. Super Mario Brothers 35. We're going to try to get some more Battle Royale wins on Super Mario Brothers. The old school Super Mario Brothers, so don't forget that as well. So, anyways, love you guys. Talk to you later. #PugBark. Bye!